Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one. This is a critical time for them. They've got, guys, a lot of away games coming up, and it's a stretch that's going to be a very, very difficult test.
You know, the trip they've got in front of them, as long and as difficult as it may be, could be a launching point if they come through it successfully. I mean, those long trips can oftentimes, when you're on the road, be momentum builders for you.
And, you know, obviously it can work the other way, too, Clark. I mean, things can go south on you if you get off to a bad start on a trip like that. So, yeah, this could be a defining moment or defining time in their season, just what they do on this upcoming trip.
Here's DeRozan after the Cavaliers pick up three. Here's Fultz. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with the Cavaliers head coach for just a bit. If there's an area that he feels they've got to overcome offensively, he said it's probably the shot blocking they'll face inside. The key, he said, is playing unselfishly. We have to make the extra pass to punish them for rotating. Guys, they have to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Back to you.
Okay, Doris, thanks. It's almost like a crucial aspect to enabling your offense. You first have to go around the stifling defense, don't you?
Yeah, and I think the key, Kevin, is being the aggressor right from the outset of this game.
That means being in attack mode and not passing up any good shots that you get early.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to New York.
Their defense got absolutely destroyed in that game as they weren't closing out on the perimeter shooters. They were allowing people to get into the paint and score from point-blank range. Just an overall abysmal effort.
Yeah, something was missing, no doubt about that. They let an opponent shoot a really high percentage, and that's got to be a concern going forward.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by George Hill. He kicks it to DeRozan. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Number 30. Offensive rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Back to George. From the arc. The shot is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Boston.
You know, that was one of the worst efforts you'll see from them, guys. Even though they were playing against a better team, it shouldn't have been that bad.
And, Steve, even against a mediocre team, that performance wouldn't have been good enough. But you play that way against a good team, and you'll really get blasted.
No good on his first attempt of the game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of this one. First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. They set the pick. Lets it fly, and he hits the jump shot. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Desmond Cleveland the rebound. And finished off by Brown.
A high-quality shot is almost always going to come off a rebound like that.
And Clark, he is so good at working his way inside, holding off the defenders under the glass, and being in the right position.
Knows how to use his body.
Yeah, and I just like the way he persistently pursues the pumpkin.
The Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on the free throw. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers shooting 40% here in the early stages. And here's George for 3. DeRozan with the rebound.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And that one's good. He has 6.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Back to Brown. Outside, George. That doesn't go either for George.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
DeRozan with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against New York. No problems knocking that one down.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
There's a screen. And here's Hill for 3. Good. Hill's got 5 now.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Dishes it to DeRozan. Number 40. And it's off from 3-point range. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against the Detroit Pistons.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Now here's DeRozan. 0. Some solid defense from Brown.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Dedmon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. In third, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, what a tremendous year they've had so far offensively. Those are special numbers they're putting up.
That free throw, no good. And a new group in for the Celtics. So he comes up empty at the line. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shoots from 12. That drops.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good team still find ways to score.
The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Switch.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. And another miss by Cleveland. The Celtics have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. There's the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Pass to Perry. Puts up a 3. Another shot. Hernan Gomez. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, this guy has a huge bag of tricks that he can dip into on the low block. He's really mastered an array of complicated moves.
And that makes him a splendid, supreme scoring threat in the post. I mean, he baits the hook, and the defenders almost always are biting. It's a beautiful thing to watch.
Porter's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And so he makes both from the line. The Celtics with the lead. Suggs. Off target with his three.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, even though it's early, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They're sticking to the campaign. Celtics passing it around. There's the pick. Here's Fultz. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Down low, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're #1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. And this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition. They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Kicks to Porter. It's rebounded by Perry. Cavaliers trailing. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. This one for three. Cleveland gets it back. Pass it to Perry. Here's Bogdanovich, guarded by Porter. And that one is stuffed right through. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
Austin with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Mobley, drilled from 11 feet out.
Back and forth we go. That basket gives us just another lead change.
And there have been too many of those to keep track of. What a contest.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Celtics. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
You know, I think for the Cavaliers, they've continued their breakout season. I mean, they've showed tremendous promise thus far, and I'm looking for big things from this team.
Yeah, Clark, as the postseason approaches, there's plenty of optimism, but as you know, the playoffs are a whole different animal. Let's see if they can continue that momentum.
Morris off the pick from Clark. Porter defended by Warren. Porter dishes to Morris. Backing down, just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Porter, no luck.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Porter with the steal, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Fultz. It's off target. Not sure why he took that one. At the end of one, a closer contested game so far.
The end of.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
On the floor for Boston. Dellavedova. The shot misses. And the Celtics going the other way now. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, you know the fans out in Portland are hoping for a win for their Trailblazers, that's for sure.
Cavaliers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. He passes it to Bogdanovich. Dellavedova. Morris with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Fultz. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Hits it from three-point range. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of
Yeah,
that.
no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, two good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The feed to Warren. Dellavedova. Another three for Cleveland.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. So it's the Celtics now. 4-point game. 0. And a powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper under him when he takes off.
Well, it doesn't matter much, though, Kevin, because he's such a big man. I mean, if he gets positioned, forget about it.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Boston. Number 40, he's guarded by Hill, gets it to go.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
The three from George. Offensive rebound. Brown. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Off target with the open look.
He hit a three in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
He's trying to shoot his way out of it, guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
So it's Boston now, trailing by 2. Hayes. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The drive by Hill. Dedmon. The dish to George. Backing down. Looking to end his cold spell.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on. He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Celtics trail by 5. Wide open look. That's good.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Number 44. The second chance effort. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
And Boston has possession. It's a 5-point game. He's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Hayes. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
A chance here, Kevin, to see where the Cavaliers currently rank in the NBA. 3rd in scoring, 3rd in rebounding. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possessions, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
And Clark, you talked about the offense, and what makes that stat so impressive is that they really get after it offensively in terms of setting screens and making sharp cuts to the hoop. They become a very difficult team to guard. How about this performance in the face of the injury, playing through a lot of pain out there?
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Lets it go from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
On the wing, George. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
DeRozan on the wing. Number 40. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Hill, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Fultz, defended by George. Number 40. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
They didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
And George kicks to Hill. Back to George. Outside Hill. Cleveland moving the ball around. Again missing Hill. Boston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. He's covered by Brown. Gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Cleveland's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to George. Stolen. And here we go. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Inside, number 44. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Clark, he's checked in for the Celtics. Both good from the line that time. So it's Boston now, trailing by 4. Back to DeRozan. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brown the pass to George. Launches a 3. That's good. George has got 12 in the game.
That's number 2 for him from long range in this quarter. His 3rd overall.
1:39 left in the first half of the game. Suggs. Offline with his 3.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, it looks like they recalibrated their approach. away from trying the three-ball.
Now, they started out pretty slow from downtown, so I think this is the right adjustment. Try to get the ball inside, go to something new.
Pass to Clark. Here's the floater. Shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
DeRozan against George. They need this. Cannot hit.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get a hand on it. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from George. Celtics making a switch here. And George drops them both. 7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Back to DeRozan. 1 second left. And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Live. Over and in.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again.
And what a game for George. He has 18 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And for the Celtics. Now DeRozan. Pulls up on the elbow. Count the bucket. DeRozan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. The Cavaliers leading by 11. It's back to Hill. Brown sets a screen for Hill. On deep. No good. Now DeRozan. Number 30. Drills the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And George kicks to Hill. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Here is Hill. He has 5. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Dedmon. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Cavaliers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And their success rate from the stripe this season, about 77%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the Celtics with possession here. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. The Celtics working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Tries from 16, and he overshot that one, missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 8. Here's DeRozan. He's got 11. Number 40. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Celtics have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Yeah, it's been an average year at the line for them so far this year, shooting about 75%.
Guys, we haven't seen the type of numbers out of them at the line that we've come to expect, especially after last season.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Free throws such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. And you look at DeRozan, one of the league's best, 3rd in free throw percentage.
He's not going to miss many foul shots, that's for sure. That's a very impressive part of his game.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Hill. Outside George. It's back to Hill. Hits the three-point bomb. Hill's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
It's stolen by Hill. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now, here is Hill. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. George dishes to Hill. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to George. Puts up a 3. Hill, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And they get it. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
D2 from Hill. Green for 2 points. Hill's got 10 points. Celtics trail by 15. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so we wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout. Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. 11th in blocks, 19th in steals. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
Number 40. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 9.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Feeds it to George. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
George, no good on the free throw. Number 40. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
With the success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
Of course, they have to stay hot, but if they do, I think you're right, Clark, particularly if they can convert defense into offense.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Outside Hill. Tries a 3. Shot's good from Perry. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. The Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. There's the screen. He kicks it to Morris. Number 30. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Number 44. And another three for Cleveland.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
And Boston has possession. Fultz. He's guarded by Hill. Fultz. And it's rebounded by Cleveland.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 10. Number 44. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Celtics trail by 16. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. 7 points in the game.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
And he banks in the layup.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Boston with the ball. Dishes at the Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Blocked. Outside Hill. Pass to Perry. Fires from deep. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there.
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh, great. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
The 17-footer. And another basket for Boston. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Number 44. DeRozan defending. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And the Celtics making a change here. Celtics trail by 17. Fultz. He's guarded by Hill. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Good. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. George against DeRozan. Jacks up a 3. That's good. 14 points for him.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
The shot by George, no good. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And what I love about watching him play, Steve, is his terrific agility and body control. Even with the multiple defenders closing in, he contorts his body at angles that really give him a chance to make shots from weird positions all the time.
How good on the 3. Celtics trail by 13. Number 30. Oh, good with the triple.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, and not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
They set the screen. Shoots. Misses off the left iron.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. That one goes. Count it. 10 points for him.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
Deadman. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
This Wednesday.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, here's George. Shot is no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way, and they're on the break. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The Celtics making a switch here. Here's George. Number 44, and it's rejected. Suggs, defended by George. Suggs drops in the tray. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Well, the Cavaliers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Outside, George. Backs him down. The pass to Bogdanovich. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 6 to shoot. Number 44. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Celtics trail by 13. To the middle, Suggs. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
Here's Bogdanovich. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
The Celtics have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Kicks to DeRozan. Suggs shoots the 3. Can't hit.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
And George, here we go. Back in off the glass. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin. And they need his points, and he's providing them.
Used the screen and took it all the way.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Took him no time at all on that one.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Sykes. And the Celtics making a change here. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to George. Hernandez. And Bogdanovich kicks to George. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just fine on the clock. Buries it from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Trying his luck deep. Gets it to go.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the Cavaliers call time here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Brown is checked in for the Cavaliers. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Now look at the Cavaliers' upcoming schedule. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Number 30, defended by George. Fultz, defended by Bogdanovich. 4 on the shot clock. Number 30, blocked. Puts up the baby hook. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting him have it.
Bogdanovich passes to George. Here's Bogdanovich. Drills it from outside. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
DeRozan on the wing. Mobley. He's covered by Brown. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this lead.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
The Celtics making a switch here. And here's George. Beyond the arc. The shot will not go. Celtics trail by 14. Now the feed to DeRozan. The 10-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Number 44. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Fultz defended by Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. DeRozan on the wing. Fade away. Another miss by DeRozan.
The defender had the position and the height. Even when you use the fadeaway, it's tough to overcome that.
The shot's good from Bogdanovich.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for DeRozan. 18 points and 7 assists.
You know, he's been so good at both ends of the floor, guys, but what's impressed me the most is his offensive performance.
I don't know, Steve. I think the work he's done defensively has been pretty impressive, too.
That's good from DeRozan.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
The Celtics making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
The Cavaliers leading by 14. Now the dish to Brown. Pass to George. There's the triple. They get it back. Dedmon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Come on, you can hit these!
First free throw is good.
Kevin, that trip there was a good sign for him. He's been getting to the line often, but has been struggling to convert.
George Hill's checked in for Bogdanovich. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 15. Zero. He's covered by Brown. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Big game for the Hawks today, guys. You know, their fans are hoping they can pull that one out.
Zero. He's covered by Brown. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Number 44. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Number 40. Gets it to go. Here is Hill. The 3 gets it to go.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second 3 of the half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Paul George really making a difference here.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Celtics trail by 15. And DeRozan. Here we go. Clock at 6. That is good.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. And George, here we go. He passes to Brown. And Boston with the rebound.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
But they'll get another chance. Moves back up. It's rebounded by Cleveland. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And good on the basket. Cook it. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. I mean, it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. Kept alive.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
The kick out to Hill. Back to George. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fader on the way. There's the block. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a new group in for the Celtics. Boston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He dishes it to Porter. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
He feeds it to Hill. Hernandez Gomez. And the pass to Perry. Porter pulls it in. Well, the Celtics shooting straight 49% from the field. That's good.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Now, here is Hill. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George.
Thanks for joining us. Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports.
It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And guys, what do you think we're going to be looking for in this one for Murray?
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Just off a road trip, the Pacers are back at home. In second to last place in the East, nothing's come easy for them this season.
Well, they've had an edge here against this club, having beaten them twice already, and they've got two more matchups with them. I think they'd love nothing more than to continue their dominance with a win tonight.
And no reason to take the foot off the pedal now. Keep that throttle down. I mean, they've got this team against the ropes, and now they can move in for that knockout blow.
Powell kicks to Gordon. Three off the mark. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
Knocks down the three ball. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Johnson. From past the arc. The offensive rebound. Pass to Murray. There's the feed to Smith. This one for three. That drops.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Monty Williams.
One player who's really on his mind in this matchup is Eric Gordon. He said of Gordon, he can shoot with deep range and has the strength and explosiveness to go by you if you overcommit and finish or get himself to the line. So he's just an underrated scorer in this league, and it's going to take a total team effort to slow him down. Kevin will see how they do.
And thank you, Doris. Here's Edwards. Money from the wing.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They set the screen. There's Gordon with the three.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Murray the pass to Edwards. For three, Smith. There's Jokic. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Doing a great job here, able to create some second chance points with their extra effort and hustle.
And Clark, you brought up second chance points earlier. It's probably the biggest reason for the lead here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. Anytime you can get those second chance opportunities, I mean, it gives your offense such an injection. I mean, you run good offense, you miss the shot, boom, you come up with the offensive rebound, and you still get 2 points.
And that one misses. So for the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
So it's Philadelphia now. After the made shot from Collins. Smith outside. Smith missing again. Pacers trail by 4. He kicks to Grant. Takes the three. Blocked. Here's Jokic. Down it goes. Jamming that one home. Well, now they're just going to town on it.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Here's Collins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
Softly drops in the floater.
Yeah, he shows us he knows how to finish with a flourish.
The 76ers leading by 4. Jokic defended by Gordon. That's a 2 from Smith. Shot shot is good off the back rim and in. Smith's got his second bucket of the night. Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That's a 2 from Gordon, and again it's Indiana converting. Now Murray. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Pass to Edwards. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball, we've seen.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
On the pass to Edwards. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Send a message.
Yes, sir. A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Baby, yeah.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. The 76ers leading by 4. Back to Smith. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots from the corner. No good off the front iron.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
Number 28. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Murray, good.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Pacers trail by 6. Here's Powell. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Number 28. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
And so here is Philadelphia. Here's Edwards. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now here's Gordon. 8 points his last outing. Feeds it to Powell. And the Pacers another 3.
Third 3 in a row right there.
Adjustment time for the defense, guys.
Smith outside. He passes to Edwards. Back to Smith. Passes it to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Back to Johnson. It's up a 3. They grab their own miss. Jokic, the third shot of the possession, finally falls for him. He's got 8.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the board for them.
Yep, plus 5 in rebounds. That didn't take long.
Gordon kicks to Collins. The dish to Powell. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Well, a key part of any shooting guard's job is to bury the 3. For this group, that's been their M.O. since the midpoint of the season. 5th, Eric Gordon.
Well, you don't have to be a great shooter to play 2-guard, but it definitely helps. And pretty much all these guys fit into that great category.
And with any of those guys, when they get on a roll from three-point land, I mean, it can last for a while. We're talking a long time.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Hart the pass to McGee. Here's Vincent, defended by Reeves. Here's Vincent. 8 points his last outing. McGee is screen on Payton. Here's Vincent. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, the numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Indiana ranks league-wide. 4th in blocks, 9th in three-point field goal percentage. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
This is a team, Clark, and you talked about the shot blocking. This is a team that really has become a defensive-minded group. They rotate well. They cover up for one another. And when somebody does get to the rim, it seems like they've got a lot of guys coming over from the weak side to protect the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
Dishes it to Morris. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Here's Morris. Right now averaging 5 points a game. That's good.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Now here's Brown. Oh, good from Vincent.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Philadelphia with the ball, leading by 5. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. It's Brown on the wing. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's wide open there, but really struggles from that range. Maybe there's a reason he's open.
Kicks it to Morris. Braun, there's the triple. Gets it to go. And it's an 8-point 76ers lead. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vincent. Right now averaging 7 points a game. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
He dishes it to Morris. Pass to Reeves. That one a little long.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
No good from Hart. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Payton. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Vincent. He has 5. The jump hook, and it's blocked by Reeves. Throws it from deep. The shot is off. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers lead by 5.
Coming up this.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, he feeds it to Noel. The pass to Vincent. Shoots. Off the left rim and out. The 76ers leading. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Timberwolves game. That should be a close game.
Here's Vincent. Green, the pass to Vincent. He nails it. And it's on up. He's got 10.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Braun. No good with the triple.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Vincent, the pass to Martin. And the Pacers another 3.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Indiana's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hart the pass to Noel.
Well, defensively, he's a guy who always seems to anticipate the fast break and chase people down with his quickness and explosiveness to block shots in transition. So we'll keep an eye on that throughout the game.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
Reedy's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the second from the line. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Reeves. Shoots it up. Pacers with the rebound. Noel's got his third rebound on the night. He passes to Hart. Outside, Green. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Pass to Lee. Uncovered. By Reed.
Up and in with force after the offensive rebound. I like that tenacity.
Yeah, he is so sturdy. He just battles for every rebound.
Here's Powell, averaging 13 points a contest. The feed to Martin. He kicks it to Powell. Indiana again missing. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Feeds it to Reed. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Morris, no good. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Powell, drains the three-pointer. He's got 6.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
Reeves the pass to Lee. Doubled by Powell. Deflected. Pass to Reeves. Braun. 6 on the shot clock. There's the dish to Morris. And it's rebounded by Hart.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Reed kicks to Lee. Braun fires from deep, and that one's good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Hart defended by Reeves. The pass to Hart. Dishes to Green. Kicks it to Noel. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Here's Grant. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Now Martin. After the missed 3 from Edwards. Powell, that's good.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
And here is Lee. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Gets gets it to go. Indiana's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Three-pointer, Martin, and the Pacers another three.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide-open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. And we know how much defense is played there. It's actually defense during the all-star weekend, no D.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. Fourth, the 76ers.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
The Pacers making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Here is Edwards. 38 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And on top of that, they're really starting to knock down that long-range three ball tonight as well.
And the 76ers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. That's good for Martin. The 76ers trail by 7. Jokic, he's covered by Grant. Passes to Murray. 5 to shoot. Here's Reed. Rejected by Collins. They get it back, and the shot is good. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Gordon dishes to Powell. Back to Gordon. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That's a shot he's got to hit. I mean, you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Murray. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
So it's the Pacers now. The 76ers getting the bucket. Powell kicks to Martin. He dishes it to Powell. Shoots from the right block, and it's good off the glass. He's got 11.
Oh, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Pass to Murray. It's hauled in by Gordon. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Martin, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Went to the windmill dunk to turn this place on its head. I love it.
Yeah, this crowd is stunned.
And they should be, Kevin. That was one elaborate finish.
Here's Murray, averaging 14 points a game. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Edwards. 76ers moving the ball around. Great open look there.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Outside Gordon. He feeds it to Collins. Martin, pass to Collins. Gordon kicks to Martin. 6 to shoot. He passes to Powell. Releases. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Edwards. Leads him in there. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Smith checked in for the 76ers. That's good for Murray. 1:43 left to play in the first half. Here's Powell. He's got 11. Gordon off a bit from Grant. Smith with the block. Johnson right side. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Indiana leading. Now here's Gordon. He's got 6.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Here's Jokic. Edwards drops one in from the wing. 13 points in the game.
Great rise and dime there. He changed gears in midair to make the assist.
He kicks it to Grant. For 3. Can't hit. And Philadelphia the other way now.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Here's Murray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The Pacers shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Powell the pass to Gordon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Powell. No good trying to beat the buzzer. And we're through 2 here in a good one. 76ers ahead. They lead by 5. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Monday has almost come to... It'll be the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been one outstanding game for Murray.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. On the court for Indiana. Collins is out there with Grant. Then there's Gordon, and it's Powell in at the 1 spot. Gordon with it. The feed to Collins. Back to Gordon.
Yeah, look at me.
Left side, Gordon. 4 on the clock. Here's Powell. Misses the 3. The 76ers leading by 4. Edwards passes to Johnson. Another 3 for Philadelphia. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Powell dishes to Grant.
Gordon.
Feeds to Gordon. For the 3. The rebound by Johnson.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Gordon for 3. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
And then he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Smith for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc. He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Johnson, that's for 2. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Now still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3 even before that miss. And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the board for them.
Okay, get it back. Edwards passes to Smith. Edwards with it. The 3. No good. Here's Powell. 14 points for him. To stop the drought. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's Murray, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Murray. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Timeout called the Pacers. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back onto the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
The shot. And the 76ers get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victory.
Good on the triple. 17 points in the game.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
To the inside. Edwards with the step.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Powell. 17 points in the game. Gordon kicks to Powell. The dish to Collins. Lock at 6. Gordon. And the Pacers, another three.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Off target from the wing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Smith outside. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
Well, and as hot as they've been, there's no need to change their offense. Just continue to play the way you're playing. You're going to get open looks.
Number 28. They get it back. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, rebounding and second chance opportunities have been a huge factor in this game.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The 76ers making a switch here. That one misses.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Noel. Here's Morris. And the 76ers get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
The Pacers making a change here. Powell's checked in. On defense, Indiana. Morris passes to Edwards. And it's blocked by Brown. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Now Edwards. He's got 15. Passes it to Reeves. This is to Morris. Nice shot from the wing. Morris has got 6. Pacers trail by 13. Brown kicks to Powell. Back to Brown, expanding his range. And they will call over the back on the play.
Now that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And the 76ers making a change here. Smith is checked in.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in assists, first in lowest turnovers a game. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
Yeah, and the one thing that really jumps out at me when you talk about all these stats, Clark, is the assists. And this is a team that has been very unselfish. They're sharing the ball, they're moving, they're really getting a good flow to their offense. And as a result, they're finding pretty high percentage shots almost every possession.
Morris kicks to Payton. 76ers moving the ball around. Payton against Brown. Noel sets a screen for Brown. Kicks it to Collins. Morris is there. Shoots from 14. Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Reeves the pass to Morris. Payton. Pass to Reeves. Back to Payton. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Brown dishes to Collins. A shot's good. Brown making the play. Collins has got 10.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Here's Morris. Offline with his 3.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Brown outside. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Noel. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. And, of course, Indiana. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Well, right now for the Sixers, they've lost a little something this year. That really isn't where they should be in the standings.
Well, and you wonder if the expectations weren't a little too high for this club. I mean, I know they were excellent last year, and people thought it would just carry over, but that's not always the way it works in the NBA.
And the first one drops. The 76ers making a switch here. Both free throws good from Noel. The 76ers leading by 8. The pass to Edwards. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
76% of the stripe for him to this point of the season.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That free throw good from Edwards. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Gordon kicks to Powell. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. 19 points in the game.
You know, the more shots like that he hits, guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Passes it to Edwards. He feeds it to Smith. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Outside Gordon. From deep. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. And 1:01 left in the third. Fires the three.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Powell. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Smith. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
And that one misses. And the 76ers making a change here. So neither attempt will fall that time frame.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Good. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Some solid defense from Grant.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Powell, the pass to Grant. Backing him down. Indiana moving it around. Back to Green. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. They've led by as many as 14 points.
You know, they've built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those things has been rebounding, Clark, because they have really come out and taken control of the boards.
Seven seconds left to play in the third. Gordon dishes to Powell. 1 second left. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. 76ers lead by 7.
Coming up.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. And so in the game for the 76ers, Payton with a screen on Green.
Continues to grab rebounds. Big game for him.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you there, Steve. I mean, he's got the triple-double. Seems he's involved in just about every play out there.
All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Payton. Payton's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Braun. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the 76ers lead by 9. The Pacers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Taken away. Here's the break. Number 30. Smith checked in for Philadelphia. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Jokic, he's covered by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Braun. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Goes up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Makes the lead pass, and the shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pacers trail by 14. Powell kicks to Grant.
Come get it, come get it.
On the wing, Eric Gordon. Will it go? And that one's good.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his third overall.
Philadelphia with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Jokic, he's covered by Grant. Here's Jokic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a chance now to check out the schedule for Indiana. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
The first one falls. And the 76ers making a change here. Morris is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And the Pacers call time here.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the head coach for the Pacers had some instruction for his guys during that break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Powell kicks to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Number 28 gets a very good look and converts. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's the pick. He kicks to Morris. Pass to Smith. The feed to Morris. The 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Pacers trail by 14. Here's Powell. Number 28. Again, Indiana. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And here is Payton. Lost to Edwards. Back to Payton. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. Grant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Feeds to Powell. He passes to McGee. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Number 28. Smith with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 12. Moving it up.
Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Now here's Payton. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Johnson, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Pacers trail by 12. They set the pick. Powell kicks to Gordon. Six on the shot clock. The 76ers leading by 12. Johnson with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And the 76ers making a change here. Murray's checked in. Off the inbound. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Grant. The Pacers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gordon, Edwards defending. With the shot. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
Come get it, come get it.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pacers trail by 13. Gordon off a pick from Grant. The drive by Gordon.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Gordon. And so here is Philadelphia. 11-point game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
First free throw is good. Good on both. The Pacers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the 76ers.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's Jokic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 21 points in the game.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound.
Now he's got to settle down here and get back to where he was in the first half.
And there's the pass to Edwards. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Johnson with a screen on McGee. Lock at 6. Murray the pass to Edwards. Bank shot, no good. Pacers trail by 15. Grant, right side. It's stolen by Smith. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. 23 points in the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Powell kicks to Gordon. Shoots it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Outside Gordon. Back to Grant. The dish now to McGee. Banked in off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The 76ers leading by 18. Jokic, he's covered by Grant. Here's Jokic, and out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Collins checked in for Indiana. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards against Gordon. Grant lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Smith.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Screen by Smith. Edwards with it. Now defended by Collins. Pass to Edwards. Here's Jokic. The shot is off, and Indiana will come the other way. Here's Powell. He's guarded by Johnson. 1:03 left to play here in the fourth. Gordon goes in, and he makes the 8-footer.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Jokic, he's covered by Grant. Murray, the pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. From 8, and it's blocked. Outside Gordon. Grant with a screen on Smith. And they double up Gordon. Dishes it to Collins. Kicks to Grant. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. Lee outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a Monday night broadcast.
What a night here in D.C. The view from above, capturing the Capitol building and beyond, the Washington Monument. On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA. Welcome, everyone. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Mackubex?
And the most striking thing about him, Kevin, is just how strong he is. He plays the game so physically. He may not be the most skilled guy, but he plays with a burning passion.
Something else I'll say is that he loves those catch-and-shoot situations, Steve. When he receives a pass in space, it's right away looking to shoot it.
And the Wizards on friendly ground as they continue this homestand. They're faced now with what is probably the easiest part of their schedule. They've got a lot of home games on the docket, but they can't take anything, guys, for granted.
And Kevin, they can kind of put an emotional hammer down on these guys tonight. They're already 2-0 against them in the season series. One more win and they'd have the season series locked up.
And you know, one thing about that, Steve, is I think it allows them to play with great freedom and confidence tonight. I mean, they know what they can do against these guys. They've already done it. It's now just a matter of locking in and doing it again.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Green. Here's White. And the three off target.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Young against Holiday. Shots good from Young.
Well, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
The Wizards have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Green passes to Young. He dishes it to Green. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Green's got 7 points.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Wide is screen on Young. And Holiday kicks to White. And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by White. Green, no up.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Pass to Vucevic. He's guarded by Collins. Bucks passing it around. Here's Wagner. And he dunks it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And here's Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
Easy boys, come on!
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Holiday against Young. Holiday dishes to White from past the arc. Washington with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
And Holiday kicks to White. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside, Green. Number 41. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They're piling up the assists.
Now here's White. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. And that one's good. Wizards leading by 6. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And Green gets it to go.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
You know, they didn't exactly roll over. They had a good chance to win in that game. It just didn't come together for them at the right time.
Hey, the all-around effort was very solid, but they're not interested in moral victories. A loss is a loss.
Open shot. Holiday off the left rim and out.
I thought he'd make that one. I mean, that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Feeds it to Young. Pass to Green. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Collins kicks to Young. Young, right side. The dish to Green. Fires the 3. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. They're facing a team that they've yet to beat this season. 2 losses. And I asked him what they needed to do to turn it around. He said, quote, at the end of the day, it comes down to putting points on the board. And we've got to find a way to be effective despite their shot blocking. Even if we shoot a few more jumpers, if we can crash the boards, we'll create some good opportunities. Guys, they need to break through and grab a win here today.
All right, thanks, Doris. I think it's the one thing we were talking about before the broadcast. The defense they're facing always seems to be in a lockdown mode.
Yeah, that's their identity, Kevin, and there's kind of an intimidation factor involved here. They gained their reputation as a defensive club for a reason. They're tough.
Yeah, they really are tough, and they also do a good job of making you uncomfortable and frustrating you a little bit. So you got to keep your poise when you're facing a team as good as this one is defensively.
And here's Young after the 3-pointer from White. Young's shot is off. White against Collins. White the pass to White. A 3-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 6. Doubled by Vucevic. Ebanks covered by Martin. Number 41. Off target from outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Wagner passes to Vucevic. Just his first attempt. That's good. Vucevic has got his first points of the night.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
In the second half of the season, you get an idea of the Bucks and where they stand statistically. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in steals. And they also show up in the top 5 in assists. They've got scores, and they're a pretty good passing team as well.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
The offensive rebound, number 30. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
Kicks it to Cousins. Number 24. No good on the triple.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. O'Neal comes with the double team. Number 54, rejected by Griffin.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Bucks passing it around. Those 3 corners off the mark. Wizards leading by 6. From deep, Brooks. That's good.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Back to Gallinari. He feeds it to O'Neal. Nato. He kicks to Griffin. Dishes it to O'Neal. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. And Gallinari kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Gallinari. The feed to O'Neal. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
Giddy. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Wizards lead by 9. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
On tap.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. And the Wizards with possession. After the miss 3 from Gallinari, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have been money from the foul line since the All-Star break. The Bucks second.
You know what? Since that break, perhaps they got themselves into the gym and spent some extra time working on those free throws and recognize how good they could be with added practice.
And the first one at the line is good. The Wizards making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Washington has possession.
Hey, right here!
Giddy misses the 3.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
The pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And so it's Washington with it. 4-point game. Back to Brooks. Giddy. Number 31. No good on the three. He dishes it to Brooks. Giddy back to Brooks. Number 41. The Wizards with another miss.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it. And he's a guy who's so difficult to challenge defensively in terms of blocking his shot because he makes adjustments in the air and has the body control to allow himself the discipline to still get a good shot off.
And, you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble, too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
And that one falls for Brooks. Vucevic checked in for Blake Griffin. He's off on the second.
The main thing there was that he got them a two-possession lead despite the one miss.
Outside Martin. Outside Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Wagner passes to Holiday. Martin feeds it to White. With the shot. And it's blocked by Brooks. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Brooks has got 7 points.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
And Holiday, here we go. Holiday off a pick from Wagner. Rebounded by the Wizards. Number 54, defended by Vucevic. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Wizards lead. The Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there. Well, a lot of tough teams in this league. Here's where Washington sits right now in the ranking. 6th in free throw percentage, 10th in assists, and they're in the top half of the league in team rebounding as well. They've got some glass eaters on that squad.
I'm impressed most with their free throw shooting that you talked about. This is a team that really focuses from the foul line. They shoot the ball well from there, and as a result, they're constantly looking to attack to try to get those free points at the free throw line.
Wizards leading by 8. Young off a pitch from Collins. Pass to Green. Pass to Young. Number 31. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Now the dish to Vucevic. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Washington. They would be at the golf course if the playoffs happened today, looking to make a final push. And, of course, Milwaukee, 2 spots down.
I think for the Wizards, unfortunately, mediocre is a word we've often heard used to describe their overall performance this season.
Yeah, I expected them to be a few rungs up the ladder from where they are. That drive, that motivation has been sorely lacking.
Here's Green. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Kicks to Collins. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Collins has got his first bucket of the night. Bucks trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
That's been a great year for them overall. The Stripe hitting about 82% of their foul shots. Impressive.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Yeah, they're getting to the line an awful lot in this quarter, and it's not an accident. They've been very aggressive.
Yeah, it's been very intentional. I mean, they've picked up the aggression, and it could get him out of this hole. That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Outside, Green lets it fly. Again, the Wizards score. Bucks trail by 13. Holiday with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
That whistle got a big response from this crowd, and it is not a favorable one, let's say.
I'll tell you what, the fans can't believe that they made that call.
Here's Collins. After Drew Holiday's score. It's good, and there's a block called in the play. He'll get one free throw. The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, how about the numbers for this club? As a team, 79% from the free throw line this year.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And that one falls for Young. Bucks trail by 14. He feeds it to Vucevic. Passes it to Wagner. He kicks it to Martin. Bucks passing it around. Back to Holiday. Dishes to Martin. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Buries the long-range jumper. He has 6.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Washington calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Well, in the second half of the season, we've seen some fantastic performances from this group. The highest scoring shooting guards since the All-Star break. Collins dishes to Young. Outside, Green. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Green's got 16 points. White against Green. And White kicks to Vucevic. Shot is no good.
Such a solid performance for them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Number 31. Green with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home.
You know, that Atlanta game has a lot of attention on it.
Bucks trail by 13. Here's Holiday. He's got 8. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. Free throw is good from Holiday. Wizards leading by 11. Now here's Green. He had 34 points in the win against Toronto. He passes to Collins. Back to Green. Lock at 6. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. How about the job they're doing drawing contact and giving themselves opportunities for free points at the line?
My kind of basketball, Steve. No frills, straight ahead, physical play.
Now the feed to Holiday. The pass to Wagner. White. He dishes it to Vucevic. Knocks down the three ball. Vucevic has got 7 points.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 10. Feeds to Vucevic. From the low block, Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And Holiday, here we go. Wagner passes to Holiday. There's the dish to White. Kicks it to Cousins. Pass to Vucevic. Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. The Bucks making a switch here. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Holiday gets the bucket.
Nice play there on the inbounds. The defense really lost contact.
And Young kicks to Green. Number 30, defended by Wagner. A 3-ball. Washington gets it back. Pass to Green. There's the triple. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the front. Ridiculous move. Tore it down that time. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed. Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Number 30. The Wizards with another miss. Bucks trail by 6. 6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle at a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
The Bucks have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
Yeah, this is a very good free throw shooting team, guys. I mean, you look at the numbers, impressive.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the second free throw, good. 24 seconds left now here in the second. Holiday against Young. And the rejection by Cousins. Now Holiday, 14 points for him. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And so he hits the technical free throw. Five seconds left here in the second. From deep. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Wizards out front, leading by 4.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
So good to It'll be the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Green. He's got 19 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
They've got Collins. Young is out there with Green, and it's Ebanks in at the four-shot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. It's rebounded by Vucevic. The Bucks trail. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. And the shot is good.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Green against Holiday. Gets it to go. Green's got 21 in the game. Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And Holiday, here we go. Pass to Wagner for the lead. Here's Martin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. The first.
It's flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Into Green. Releases. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And the Wizards lead by 2.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Timeout called, the Bucks. You have to like what we're seeing from Green.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down. You know, stretching back to the break, here's how the Wizards have performed. 3rd in rebounding, 7th in steals, and they're in the top half of the league in blocks. That's pretty good. Not too bad.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always...
Here's Ebanks. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he's got his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Bucks trail by 3. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The feed to Martin. He passes to Holiday. Outside for Martin. White. Outside Holiday. Pass to Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Wizards. Ebanks got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Wagner, he's guarded by Collins. Holiday, the pass to Wagner. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And you can hear the reaction of the fans to that call.
Well, it's obvious they did not like it, Steve.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Takes the 3. Number 54. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Wizards lead by 3. And here's White. 17 points in the game. Martin, the pass to Wagner. He dishes it to White. cannot hit. And the Wizards now going the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. There's the pick. And Brooks. Here we go. Just 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Hits the bucket. Washington's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Number 30. Off target with his 3. The Bucks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Feeds to Vucevic. Nato. Brooks covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Brooks. Number 30. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He has 6. Bucks trail by 3. Back to Martin. The dish to Vucevic. Outside for Martin. Bucks passing it around. Passes it to Wagner. He feeds it to Martin. Wagner. Brooks covering. Wagner. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
Washington calls timeout.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. 5th best, the Bucks.
It took a little while, but this club looks like everybody's on the same page now. The assist totals, just astounding.
It's a close game here in Washington. Brooks outside. Number 30. No good from outside.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
That gives them the lead. Vucevic has got 11 points.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Collins, a screen on White. Kicks to Brooks. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Chance now to check out the schedule for Milwaukee. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
No doubt the Golden State fans, some of the best in the league, they want to see their Warriors win that one.
And that one falls for Brooks. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And both free throws good for Brooks. Bucks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Pass to O'Neal. Six on the shot clock. He kicks to Vucevic. Stolen by Brooks. Giddy. Brooks with a screen on Howard. Number 30. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's frigid from 3. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there or that he keeps on trying to.
Dishes to Griffin. The kick out to Holiday. And there's the pass to O'Neal. Back to Holiday. Clock at 6. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 17 now.
Feels like a flip has been switched at halftime because both teams now really getting after it.
And it's been a fun half of basketball, Steve.
And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's rebounded by Vucevic.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop, and they were right in his face.
And Holiday, here we go. Rebounded by the Wizards. Number 54, defended by Vucevic. And there's the feed to Brooks. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Holiday off a pick from O'Neal. Pass to Holiday. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 1:24 left in the third. Number 54, defended by Griffin. Number 54. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistically. Second in free throw percentage. Third in assists. And they're in the top 10 in rebound. This is a team that does a good job getting on the glass.
Yeah, I'm so impressed with a lot of aspects of their game, but particularly the free throw shooting that you talked about, Clark. This is a club that gets to the line. They're focused, obviously concentrate well. And I talked to the coach earlier. He mentioned how much they practice free throws each and every day, and it's obviously paid off.
Falls, so he hits both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Number 24, guarded by Green. Number 24, it's good from long range.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
He dishes it to Green. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Green's got 25 points. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And Holiday kicks to Martin. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. He passes to Martin. Here's Wagner. Rebound, Washington. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. Number 41, defended by Wagner. Green kicks to Young. He lobs up the alley pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. They're teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
And that one's good. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center.
On tap this Wednesday, March 8th, the Chicago Bulls take on the Denver Nuggets. You don't want to miss it.
All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got White. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
White gets the screen from Vucevic. White drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Wizards making a switch here. Collins is checked in. That's good from Wagner. Now Young. Outside, Green. Feeds it to Collins. Back to Green. 5 to shoot. Shoots, and it's blocked by Wagner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. There's the dish to Vucevic. To take the lead. That's good. And the Bucks lead by 2.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
He feeds it to Ebanks. Young outside. But Green. 6 to shoot. Passes to Green. And stolen by White. Nato defended by Young. Good on the shot. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Collins a screen on White. The drive by Green. Kicks it to Collins. No good, unable to end this run. Bucks leading by 4. White with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Pass to White. Nato back to White. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Milwaukee converted. Green with the ball. Washington calls timeout.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in their huddle. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job on defense. He said they're scoring any way they want. We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own. Do they have it in them, Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Giddey. Back to Green for the 3, and that one's good. Green's got 30.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Martin with the screen for Holiday. He kicks it to Martin. Back to Holiday. Here's Vucevic. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Collins. Collins a screen on White. And here's Green outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer. Here's Vucevic. And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
Well, those are the types of plays that will put them in front in this game.
Back to Green. Shoots the 3. And that is good. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
The Bucks working the ball around. Vucevic with the bucket.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Dishes it to Green. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
What a quarter for him at the offensive end. He's ignored the scoreboard and continued to go out there and do his thing.
Free throw good, Green. Milwaukee in the lead. And the pass to Wagner. The feed now to Holiday. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
We watched Holiday play great basketball. He's got 17 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
He's good on the second.
Well, a semi-productive trip to the line in the end, but we'll see how costly that miss is.
To tie it up. Collins, good. And it's a tie ball game. Here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Three-pointer. That drops. Vucevic has got 9 points in the quarter.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Outside, White. It's Martin on the wing. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into 3-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points. He had to clear some space for himself to get that rebound. Not easy in there among the big bodies.
Back to Green to take the lead. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wagner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
good from Wagner. He hits both from the stripe. Wizards trail by 4. Guinea guarded by Holiday. He dishes it to EMMAN. Six to shoot. Feeds to Green. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Green gets a screen from Collins. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 39.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Bucks have got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 up strong. The dish to Vucevic. He passes it to Holiday. The shot's good from Wagner. 22 points for him. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Green. And the basket by Ebanks. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to White. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. Vucevic has got 15 points in just the second half.
How about the field goal percentage shooting this half, guys? It's gone through the roof.
Guinea. No good. That would have tied it.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 1:41 left in the game. White against Green. There's the double team with Martin. Kicks to Green. Guinea lets it go from the wing. Here's Ebanks. And count it. 2 points for the transfer. 1 more at the free throw line.
Well, the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
And it's tied up with that one.
Big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked, and big on the back end to knock down the free throw.
Timeout called, the Bucks. .24 left in the fourth quarter. White dishes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Back to White. Goes up on the wing. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Pass to Green. Gets the go-ahead bucket. Green's got 41.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
The team on Holiday. Clock at 6. Giddy, they tie it up, and it's a jump ball. And Washington has possession. This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
Here's Green. Nails it.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Milwaukee's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's White. Connects. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Young's checked in for Washington. And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 2. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Vucevic the pass to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Outside Martin. He kicks to Vucevic. Here's Wagner. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.